Hello Immortals, in today's video, I'll be showing you a complete Frostborn beginner's guide. Frostborn is getting more advanced and complicated with each new update. And I'm here to help those of you who are lost and don't know how and where to start. I'll make sure to update this guide every other month or so that it doesn't get outdated. Now let's get started XD. Firstly, after you open the game and choose the server you'll be playing in, you can choose between 3 starting classes: Warrior, Bowman, and Curer. Create your character's appearance and nickname. Choose wisely about the name because it requires in-game currency to change. I'll advise you to choose the Bowman because of the bow that the class comes with for starting. Before you leave, you talk with the elder of the town, then the war chief. Next, you'll leave the popular district and make your way to your camp. You can select the Curer class to freely heal every 50 seconds and start playing for a bit to learn the controls. Feel how the game and some of the mobs work. When you're ready, start doing the side quests on your left side view. These tasks are not that hard nor give that good rewards, but you still need them to advance a little. Your goal is to create an awesome camp that can contain all of the loot you will collect during your journey. Build up your own district and open it to other players to pay you. Create or join a clan with people you trust so you can fight against clan bosses and do insane clan PvP and level up classes you wish to fight with. Clear up your camp of useless debris, and now you make an important decision to make. Before the creation of your base, will you be playing solo or with a team? This is important for the reason that if you choose to play with a team, your bases will be linked together with one center point. Frostborn is designed to be a 4-man team PvP game, but you could succeed as a solo player if you follow the steps in my video. You follow the tasks on the left side of your screen until the 3rd act. After that, you'll be able to start playing the game as normal. One of the most important things now to do is farm the 2 green zones for its valuable resources. Need a lot of wood, stone, iron, plant fiber, cloth, and rope to upgrade your base and get some low LVL armor and workshops made. If you don't have friends that want to play with you, join the official Discord server and find people that want to join forces with you. Link in description. Make sure not to invite someone who is not going to play at all. The family system is not like a clan in other games, but like a squad in Free Fire or PUBG. Also, make sure your family can trust each other. Be very careful. Some players will join you just so they can steal loot from you. You'll be able to combine your walls so you can build one massive base, with the center being the most secure spot in your own base. Now go with Curer and 1 or 2 spears in green zones to farm beginners' resources too. After you have gathered between 100 and 200 wood, you have to make 2 woodworking benches, 2 furnaces, and if you can, 2 stone cutters. You will also unlock 1 or 2 events that contain good loot. You might have noticed that each time you level up, you get 1 extra hit point to a max of 200 base hit points. Once you hit LVL 25, you'll start needing nails and leather strips. The best way to get them is to farm yellow or red tomb chests. Those nails and leather strips are used to hatchets and pickaxes. With these items, you can farm maple and copper from the red zones. Maple and copper can be refined into more advanced resources needed for leveling up your district and upgrading your base. Tombs contain valuable resources, many enemies, and a boss at the end of it. Once the boss is killed, he'll drop an offering to Odin. Now the hard part begins. The Sanctum of Odin is a hard challenge that contains many strong enemies and bosses, but in return, you also get some of the best gear in the game. Bring 2 basic sets, 1 support staff, 5 to 10 spears, or a couple of shovels, 5 to 10 bows, and a lot of healing items. If you're interested in more information, I have linked 3 videos about the Sanctum of Odin in the description. The Sanctum of Odin resets every 2 days and can be done with family members. The mobs there drop one important thing: pendants, wood, silver, and gold. They are used to open the caches at the beginning of Odin, and they contain very good loot. Upgrading classes requires something called mastery points. To get these mastery points, you have to donate weapons and armor to the altar in either yours or the popular district, in addition to other quests. Leveling up your district requires you to put in items. With the old man, there are over 180 of the levels, so don't you rush. The two key items you need are silver and influencers points. Silver can be obtained by logging on daily and collecting it from your own district and completing the blonde woman's quest, and can be obtained from seasons. Influence points can be obtained by doing tournaments and killing some mobs. The scariest thing in this game is raiding. Raiding allows other players to come into your base, break your walls, and steal from y'all's chests. You can of course defend, but not one of the enemies can outdamage your entire team. Here I'm suggesting before each raid, your team places its most valuable items in your basement and the Sanctum of Odin's. Why the Sanctum? Because other players cannot steal the loot that you have placed there. After each raid you get a 96-hour shield that protects your base if the shield runs out while y'all are sleeping. Players will take advantage and offline raid you out of everything you own. While they'll waste lockpicks in your items are in Odin's, I want to talk about 3 more things. The 5 slots on your right side are quick slots that you can activate and use healing items and potions from. The 3 main slots are made for 1 active weapon and to gadget item like bolas. These give a big advantage in PvP and PvE situations. PvP and PvE are a part of the game. You cannot do one without the other unless you are a P2W player. I'll upload a how to PvP video soon, to stay tuned. PvE is all of the grinding part of the game. Can't do anything if you don't grind XD. The last thing I want to talk about is District Level 52. Why? This is one of the most important parts of a low-level player's advancements. It gives access to Jotunheim, or so-called the North. Once unlocked, you can enter a zone where every resource is tripled in value. Instead of 3 wood per tree, you get 9, and that is for all resources in the zone. After that, you will become a mid-level player. There will be tips on what to do for mid-LVL players. It will most likely be after the PvP video. If you still have questions, join our Discord server and ask me whatever is questioning you. I hope this video helped, and I'll see you next time.